Hello friends, welcome to this session. I'm going to discuss about challenges in integrating artificial intelligence into pharmaceutical digital supply chain management. So let's look at the agenda, what I want to discuss. It's about introduction, data security and privacy, complex data landscapes, regulatory compliances, resistance to change, lack of expertise, initial investment cost, scalability issues, ethical consideration, integration challenges, focusing on holistic outcomes, and finally the conclusion. So let's look at the thing about the integration part of it. The main challenges in integrating artificial intelligence into pharmaceutical digital supply chain that these are two different things. One is artificial intelligence is a technology development. It's enhancing, it's improving day by day and developing more and more capabilities. At the same time, digital supply chain is also going through a vast changes as the regulatory requirements are increasing. The complexity of supply chain management is also increasing. And integrating these two things is a big challenge. So let's look at it, the factors or the points which I mentioned in my agenda. Data security and privacy. Data security is very important because there is sensitive information from patient point of view, from the business point of view, from materials, quality, specifications, manufacturing processes, distribution, logistics, and all this data is very sensitive, needs to be very secured. And the privacy is concerned, the confidentiality of maintaining this data using this artificial intelligence technology is important. Compliances, regulatory compliances also requires a data protection about the regulation. The second factor is complexity of the data landscapes. The challenges in the data management is a diverse data. It's coming from the various sources across the digital supply chain and integration of these various data types. The data types is not just a digital data. It's many a times it's a data generated from IoT devices. It's generated from various analog systems which were there in the earlier systems and all, and it needs to be integrated. And effective artificial intelligence implementations require this integration of this data, which enables artificial intelligence to have a comprehensive data getting integrated and taken to the next level for analog algorithms and generating a data which can help in the decision making. Regulatory compliances is a very important thing as far as the pharma industry is concerned. So there are regulatory compliance challenges are there. Adopting to these evolving regulatory requirements is important. It needs to be supported. Ensuring artificial intelligence systems meets the industry standard. The pharma industry has got its own standards and all. Importance of compliances, maintaining trust and credibility by adopting this regulatory requirement, avoiding legal and financial penalties. Strategies for compliance are to be drawn. Regularly updating this artificial intelligence system is must. And finally, implementing this robust compliance framework needs to be developed. So these are the various factors needs to be considered while designing this artificial intelligence system. Then there is a resistance to change. As we are discussing, we need a holistic approach. We need a people, processes, and technology. So people are driving the systems and all. So there is a resistance to change, because they are habituated with the old style of working, old processes, old systems, old softwares, old data compilations and all. So organizations are reluctant to change to the new artificial intelligence driven processes. And challenges are in implementing this new technologies there. We have to draw strategies to overcome this resistance. Effective communication is required, which will bring the benefits. Training and support to the employees and involving all the stakeholders in the process is very important. Then we have to think about the lack of expertise. Lack of expertise in artificial intelligence system is there because there is a shortage of the skilled professional. It could be in the designing, it could be in development, it could be in implementation, it could be in training. So all those needs to be considered. And then we have to need for a development and then maintaining and managing this artificial intelligence system. Then there is a challenge in initial investment cost. As we discussed, there is a shortage of skill, there are challenges in implementation. So we have to think about the initial investment cost, which is quite high. Substantial upfront cost is involved in artificial intelligence implementation, and we need to justify, what are the benefits which we are going to do it, and we have to allocate the resources, the budgets accordingly. Resource allocation is the challenge, ensuring proper distribution of the funds to this particular project to achieve the desired results. Prioritizing artificial intelligence projects within a budget is important thing. Justification of the cost, working out, demonstrating the potential return on investment, and highlighting the long-term benefits because these projects are not short-term, they are a long-term. They could start seeing the results maybe from 3 months, 6 months onward, but the entire results may take maybe years together. Scalability issue. The challenges in expanding artificial intelligence solutions, moving beyond the isolated pilot projects, and achieving the network-wide supply chain resilience. So we have to really identify a small pilot project, could be in a particular process, could be in a particular department and all, see the results, and then go on expanding it to other departments and go on expanding to with the different skills, different people, different geographies also in some cases and all that. Because the complete digital supply chain management is a vast process and all that. So that needs to be scalable. So which is what is the thing which we have to. Another human factor is coming up is the ethical consideration. The principles of fairness is to be there. No, it has to be a fair for everybody, not just a human, but the humans working at a different skills level, at a different geography, different departments and all that. So ensuring that unbiased decision making actually. So it has to be having some strategies, some algorithms to be built up, and according to that, the decision making will be taken place and all that. And that promotional efforts should be taken up to treat all those users at an equal level and all that, so that there is confidence with everyone to work into a team and all that, and that builds up a transparency with artificial intelligence. So clear and understandable processes are to be drawn and open communication across all stakeholders about various decisions taken. Adopting artificial intelligence is must actually. And finally, the accountability in artificial intelligence is the responsibility has to be taken because artificial intelligence is just a process. It's just going to process the data. It all depends upon how you give the data and all that. So then that depending upon that outcome, somebody has to take the responsibility depending upon the data getting shared up and all that. So which mechanism is to be developed for if there are any errors and all. So then comes the challenge of integrating it, incorporating artificial intelligence into, as I mentioned, in digital supply chain, it's a demand side, supply side, manufacturing side. There are many things are there. So they are needs to be integrated. And challenging integration with an existing legacy system, with the old infrastructure, is a very important thing. And complexity in aligning this artificial intelligence processes with the present supply chain management operation, as we are moving from the legacy system, analog system to digital systems and all, it's a very important thing. So legacy infrastructure issues are there, maybe old hardware, old software, needs to be outdated systems and all that, needs to be enhanced with a significant modification, with an integration with the old systems. It's important. And supply chain processes are there. Difficulty in maintaining seamless operations is very important. Potential disruption during this integration and also to be taken into consideration. And as I mentioned in my few minutes back, it's focusing on to holistic outcome. The holistic outcome is basically it's considering the wider implications of artificial intelligence decisions. The decisions are there into demand side, procurement side, supply side, in operation sides and all that. These various decisions are now based on to artificial intelligence, based on to the data which is getting compiled and all that. Right? So propagation effects needs to be considered across the supply chain operations and all that. And this, the concept is coming up from artificial intelligence is data-driven decision making and all that sort of thing, which is getting interconnected with the complete supply chains and all that. Right? And that focuses on to very comprehensive results. The results could be into procurement, it could be into quality, it could be into manufacturing, it could be sales and operation planning, it could be in the logistic, it could be into transportation. So various decision making is going to take place. Hope I wanted to just give you a quick overview, and feel free to contact us. Feel free to share your thoughts. Feel free to share your suggestions also. Thank you. Bye.